place. No one's gonna take my 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 place. Be the last one standing when the battle's done. I'll be the last one standing. Yeah, you can let them come. I'll be the last one standing. I never cut and run. I'll be the last one standing. Yeah, you can let them come. I'll be the last one standing. I'll be the last one standing. I'll be the last one standing. When the battle's done, yeah, you could let them come.
Only one of us can be victorious. Who's it gonna be, you or me now? Buckle up, buckle up, get ya. Buckle up, buckle up, get ya. Only one of us can be victorious. Look me in the eye, do or die, so buckle up, get ya. Buckle up, get ya. Fire gets you burned. Consider yourself one. You know I'm coming. You've had your warning. T-minus 30 seconds. You wanted a piece of me, you knew you get it eventually. You wanted a piece of me, you knew I'd be coming eventually. You know I'ma get you eventually. Only one of us can be victorious. Who's it gonna be, you or me now? Knuckle up, get ya. Knuckle up, get ya. Only one of us can be victorious. Look me in the eye, do or die, so knuckle up, get ya. Knuckle up, get ya. Nowhere left to run. Consider yourself one, your only option. Two, your feet take arms and look at me eye to eye now. You wanted a piece of me, you know you get it eventually. You wanted a piece of me, you know I'll be coming eventually. You know I'll get you eventually. Only one of us can be victorious. Who's it gonna be, you or me now? Buckle up, get ya. Buckle up, get ya. Only one of us can be victorious. Look me in the eye, do or die, so knuckle up, get ya. Knuckle up, get ya. Fire gets you burned. Consider yourself one. Only one of us can be victorious. Can be victorious. Only one of us can be victorious. You knew I would get you eventually. Only one of us can be victorious. Who's it gonna be, you or me now? Buckle up, get ya. Buckle up, get ya. Only one of us can be victorious. Look me in the eye, do or die, so knuckle up, get ya. Knuckle up, get ya. Look me in the eye, motherfucker, let's fly.
All right, folks, this is it. It's been a long time coming. We've taken a good cool down period, but we all have to get back to work at least just one last time to finish off what we started. FBS is now in its 20th event, and what a trip. We have seen all kinds of hits, stunts, obstacles, stories being told, stories being finished. And this will be one of those events, folks. We have a lot happening here. We have the culmination of FBS Neo's tournament for the championship there. We have Division 1, Division 2 titles on the line, as well as our tag team titles. We are going to be so busy, and there's going to be so much to enjoy as we welcome our competitors here to the track. We already have a pretty big night on the card for you guys. One of the things that I really have been looking forward to is just seeing just what everybody's been preparing to do. We've had the track design out for a little bit. Everyone's had a little bit of time to study it, prepare. We have 6 matches coming in tonight. All of them pretty important. We are already going to be looking at the first match later tonight between Gavin Dershell and Jeremy Castillo. It's going to be a good bruiser, I think. It's going to be setting the tone as we see them inaugurate this huge floor that we have here tonight. Not so much huge in terms of size, although it is sizable, but we do have a lot of obstacles in the way, so it's going to be very tentative as to whether or not people are going to be able to survive this track. That being said, however, we do have our inaugural ceremonies to kick off. We have 4 fantastic drivers symbolizing what has been the build-up to the culmination of FBS Neo. We have Chadwick Deerfoot in Pure Breed standing tall as one of the potential champions of this division. We have Adrian Cooper in Pure Muscle, as well as Brandon Adam and Brad Curlin. And speaking of which, we have Brad Curlin getting ready to hit the track. Coming on, welcoming all of you as the owner of Freestyle Battle Series 2, Freestyle Battle Series 20, here in New Orleans. Making his lap around the track. You can see that he is ready to go. That setup has been fine-tuned, I'm sure of it, as he parks himself there. And next up, we're going to be seeing our boy, Tyler May, rolling out there. Getting some nice air. Ooh, a little off-center. Tyler May will be driving Pure Muscle for this eventful 2 nights, actually. We have 2 nights of Freestyle Battle Series 20. So you can tell it's going to be a big event as he parks himself right there on top of that camper. Next up, we have the very fantastic Fiberworks trophy truck coming in there. Ooh, a little hot with that landing. Already kind of going wild. The driver of this truck, Brandon, has been putting in quite the effort. And some more huge air. Brandon, you gotta calm down. This is just the opening ceremony, my guy. He is excited to be here, folks, as he is just showing off. He feels pretty good about himself on this track. Parking it. And next we have, last but not least, Chadwick Deerfoot in Pure Breed, coming out there with some great air. Whoa! Throwing the nose up right away. These guys are already throwing punches at each other with these crazy landings. They've been getting riskier and riskier each time. Chadwick now making his way around the track to greet all of you fans. as he's going to throw it into a quick little cyclone. Definitely up there as one of the potential victors of the FBS Neo tournament. We will just have to see which one of these 4 drivers is going to be taking home the trophy. Oh boy, it's really going to be quite the battle. But that's going to be a story to be told much, much later, as we will be watching our first match of the night here in a few seconds or minutes, whatever it may be, between Jeremy Castillo versus Glitchy Gavin Dershell. Stay tuned, folks, because FBS 20 is about to light itself on fire. All right, we have Gavin Dershell. Gavin.
Lights out, everybody's ready for the takedown. Stay in your position till the breakout. They're the ones wishing they could turn around. Big bangs to cover up your head before the bomb blast is coming soon, so you better think fast. I never thought you'd fall from first to last. Wide-eyed, hot, wide, locked and loaded. Say the word, 'cause you know that I'm dying to go. Come on. Yeah, we were born ready. Yeah, we were born wild. Yeah, come on and get ready. 'Cause we're bringing the fight. Come on. Yeah, we were born ready. Yeah, we were born wild. Yeah, come on and get ready. 'Cause we're bringing the fight. Come on, stand up and give a little love to the leader. Yeah, take a little lesson from the teacher. Raise your hand, gonna make you a believer. It's done, it's over before I ever stepped in. I caught you flat-footed while you're resting. I never take it easy, better rub it in. Wide-eyed, hot, wide, locked and loaded. Say the word, 'cause you know that I'm dying to go. Come on. Yeah, we were born ready. Yeah, we were born wild. Yeah, come on and get ready. 'Cause we're bringing the fire. Come on. Yeah, we were born ready. Yeah, we were born wild. Yeah, come on and get ready. 'Cause we're bringing the fire. Yeah. Yeah, we were born ready. Yeah, we were born wild. Yeah, come on and get ready. Because we're bringing the fire. Come on. Yeah, we were born ready. Yeah, we were born wild. Yeah, come on and get ready. Come on, come on.
All right, folks, here we go. We have our first matchup ready to go, and we also have a special guest commentator, the fantastic, fabulous Adrian Cooper, here in the booth with me. How you doing, Adrian? How you feeling about watching Gavin Dershell start us off here tonight?
I'm feeling great, really excited for this action, and what better way to start it with 2 rising stars in the sport like Gavin Dershell and Jeremy Castillo. Jeremy the Game, obviously now in stores. Look to see that in your local GameStop. These 2 are going to throw down a good match to start us off here tonight.
Yes, indeed. I'm looking forward to see what Gavin can do actually on this track. He has only so much room, but he tends to pull off some incredible freestyles with the limited space he can be left with. And folks, this is just day 1. Day 2 is a completely different beast. and I look forward to seeing how the drivers handle that. But Gavin Dershel, again, the privilege of starting us off here. But Jeremy, he is definitely another rising star to think about, huh?
Yeah, as these drivers are going to realize, this floor is extremely packed. There's a lot of hits, a lot of different things the drivers can try and get nice moves off of. So anybody that's going to have a good run with a lot of momentum is going to score well, I think, because if you can keep up speed on a track where some drivers, might be a little afraid to go too quick, it'll definitely get you some good scores.
Alrighty. We have liftoff. We have Gavin Dershel on the track. Let's see how this goes. Gavin Dershel is prowling. What do you think he's going to hit first? Oh, I don't think he has an option at this point.
A lot of guys are going to go with the biggest obstacle on the track. Gavin kind of looked for something special to start off his run with that you're not going to see many people starting off with, and maybe that'll definitely set the tone for his run if he starts with something different.
Going for the blue camper, or not camper, the blue van stack.
Yeah, get some nice air off of that. Into a combo there. This truck glitched out. Gavin's own creation, obviously. He wants to do the name well here in FBS 20, maybe take home a win.
Definitely so. There is a big night to think about. I mean, he's been thinking about it for a while. Oh, man, that was some good air. He's been definitely thinking about this night for a while. I wonder what he's prepared. I mean, it seems like he's going with the flow here as he was carefully meditating that first hit, but he's building up some great hit.
Love that. He rode the berm into a butt kicker. That's going to be something that's going to definitely boost his technicality in the judges' eyes, but he's keeping up some good momentum as well.
Definitely hit on the side of that car stack. Nice landing. Going over the blue one now. Going to land right on that berm, drifting through it.
Riding the berm is like this nice little transition piece that we're seeing him use here. It makes the truck look, like it's kind of riding on the ragged edge into a backflip.
A severely powerful backflip. I'm glad he was able to kind of ride that one out. Could have over-rotated there, but he stayed in control into a little bicycle.
Yeah, tried to get the moonwalk there, couldn't quite get it, but a very nice bicycle from Gavin.
And a great combo again, coming over that berm into, there you go, there's your moonwalk. Or rather, just putting it on the nose.
Yeah, a little slap walk made popular by Tom Mentz. Gavin using it right there in his run. Doing it really well.
Whoa! Whoa! Can he save it here? No! He is going to be on his lid.
That was a really weird rollover. It looks like the axle got stuck there. Truck dug into the ground, and it just sent him for a ride there. That's unfortunate. A little tough break. Wasn't able to fill the clock, but a really good run from Gavin Dershel to start us off.
Great run for sure, and the scores will be coming in here. We're seeing an 8, and then we're going to be getting a third judge's score here in a second. It seems like the third score here is just a moment's notice away. It's going to be a 7.5. So after those three scores are factored in with the time, we're going to be looking at a 32.5 total to start us off. Gavin Dershel, pretty good run. Didn't fill time, though. That could count towards whether or not he takes this victory home against Jeremy Castillo.
Filling the clock is one of the most important aspects of your run, especially in FBS, though. If you're unable to fill the time, you're not always going to get a great score, but he's going to get a 9 for time, so he's 1 point short of the highest you can get in that regard, so he's still going to get a good score, but definitely looking to fill the clock in his next run. We'll see what Jeremy has to do here.
Yes, indeed, and Jeremy getting a nice little landing in the middle, comboing it immediately going up that berm.
Jeremy coming out like a ball on fire here. He hits the middle ramp, gets some great air off of that, hits the little racing lane thing there, gets some great air off that as well.
Great opening hit so far, keeping up a quicker momentum, drifting around, going through each hit in rapid succession.
Yeah, Jeremy's known for his momentum. On RORMGL, he drives El Toro Loco. He drives in arenas, doesn't get to be in the stadiums as much, so whenever he's in the stadiums, he loves to throw down some big air, great momentum, technicality, saves, and he's starting off with some huge air here in this run.
Yeah, like this right here, incredible hit, huge air. And you mentioned he's been driving in arenas, so he's kind of able to turn this truck around on a moment's notice, not really wasting time as he hits the next obstacle as quickly as he can.
Yeah, Jeremy Castillo going all out tonight in freestyle here in his run. Getting some great air, landing kind of cockeyed on the ragged edge. That's what the judges want to see. Right into a backflip.
No, tries to make it a consecutive, throws it on the side, and brings it back.
What a save from Jeremy Castillo off of that backflip. He really is going all out tonight.
Definitely is a fantastic save there, like we were saying. And he just keeps that momentum going throughout most of the run. I've only really seen him maybe spend too much time looking for a hit once. He's still just going in whatever direction he can, and each hit keeps landing. He's got about 30 seconds left.
Yep, stopping the brakes in the air on that jump there to get the truck settled is a really nice way to kind of make sure you don't go over too soon. And Jeremy is having a great run here, keeping it on the ragged edge. This is a really good run to try and rival what Gavin put down in the first run.
Ooh, and he bumps that. Oh, whoa!
Into another save.
A great recovery, great save right there from Jeremy. And that is going to be time as he bounces off the berm, towing it into a tumble, and then getting back onto all four wheels.
What a run from Jeremy Castillo. That run, start to finish, was just move to move, constant momentum, constant air. Threw some great saves in there. Got caught up on the bus, but just throttled out of it instead of trying to back up and possibly ruin his momentum. That was a really good run from Jeremy.
Definitely. He'd been smooth the entire time. Got caught on that bus exactly like you said. I thought he was going to possibly roll over there, considering how the momentum sometimes just works against trucks, but he was still able to stay calm and collected, being able to bring this run home.
Yeah. We'll see what the judges have to say, but if I was a judge, I personally think that's going to get a higher score, and it looks like it does here.
Yes, it did. It got a 9, an 8.5, a 9, and then a 10 for time, a 36.5. Great lead so far from Jeremy Castillo. He's going to have to follow up with something perhaps just as good, if not better, if he wants to stay in the lead as Gavin waits for his turn.
Yeah. Jeremy's able to put in Jeremy, the one thing he's looking for right now is to put up a big enough score to where it doesn't really matter what Gavin puts down. If he's able to get a huge score, it'll mathematically clinch his match here. But obviously, if I'm Jeremy, I'm also looking for the win here and just trying getting a freestyle of the night here.
Bingo, and we're about to see him get back on the track in Vendetta. The starting truck, if you pre-order Jeremy the Game 2, coming out on the PS5.
Of course, Revenge of the Jeremy. Can't believe it. It's a great game. Jeremy Castillo duking it here. Huge air, clearing the entire track. First time we've seen anybody do that all night.
Great way to do it, too. Being one of the first competitors out here to be able to inaugurate this, that's already a golden standard.
Yep. Landing a little crooked there, but it's not going to hurt him too much. He's the ragged edge in the first run. He's carrying that right into the second run, starting out really good with the momentum and air.
Definitely. Great slap wheelie coming in there over the berm, drifting around it, bumping into that camper, and still riding that wheelie out by any means necessary. Uh-oh.
It's a little stuck on the bread van, but he's able to pull out of it. Obstacles like that don't really hurt Jeremy. He's able to just kind of throttle out and keep up great momentum and speed.
Oh, can he save it, Jeremy? Oh, and he's got it.
What a move. Just dancing it over the pod there, almost like a break dancer. He's able to pull it back onto the wheels.
This is a kind of freestyle that defines FBS with a spectacular backflip, such a tight, clean rotation. A minute left.
He's just hitting these ramps every which way, going off the side, onto the berm, barrel rolling back onto the wheels.
Jeremy is going off right now. He's feeling pretty good after that save, I'm sure of it. Now he's just trying to cash his check. 30 seconds left. Will this deliver or will it bounce?
Right onto the berm in a wheelie. What a move. Jeremy Castillo is going for broke here. He wants to put this match away right now, and he's throwing down a great run here.
Fantastic work right now, Jeremy. Oh, about to roll it into another. Oh, that's going to be it.
What a run from Jeremy with what was there, though. I'm not sure how close he got to filling time, but
I think that's the threshold. 5 seconds left. He may be getting the 10.
wow. Yeah, what a run from Jeremy. Just constant momentum, air, that awesome wheelie over the burn. What more could you ask for, really? That run was fantastic.
Definitely so, and we're pretty much looking at a guaranteed victory. Jeremy Castillo taking home the win here with a 73.5. We'll be seeing him in the number 1 contendership spot now. And all Gavin has left to do is make a good impression.
Yeah, with a run like that with that 37, I'm not so sure Jeremy won't be able to win Freestyle of the Night. That run was just start to finish, just constant highlights. What more could you ask for?
Exactly, and here comes Gavin Dershel, though. He is a fighter nonetheless. He is going to put on a show for you fans. He's still coming out here to have some fun, and here he goes with a great little combo. That truck having taken some damage there.
Yep. You know, he may be mathematically ineligible to win the match, but the best thing you can do right now is to leave the judges with something to remember here.
Exactly, and I'm sure he was studying Jeremy's run as he's getting that momentum built up as well. Great air.
Yeah, keeping up good speed, good air. Obviously, Jeremy had some great air in that last one, so that's really a discipline that he wants to try and make his mark on. Getting onto 2 wheels.
Trying to get into maybe a moonwalk there. Kind of throws itself back down, though, before he can really capitalize. Another good rebound.
Kind of bicycles over the berm there. We haven't really seen anything like that tonight, so that's a nice little tip there from Gavin.
Yes, indeed. Another nice little leap there. Getting these ramps off center. Another backflip. With the moonwalk he's been looking for.
Best backflip to moonwalk we've seen so far. Into a reverse bicycle and back onto the wheel.
Oh.
Goes for another butt kicker. He tried that in his first run. It worked out quite well for him, and he's able to get it again into a slam flip.
And the tire's there, but the remote puts him away. RIS called. Gavin is done.
You know, he got the grip with the tire, but it wasn't quite enough to be able to pull him back onto the wheels. But from what was there, pretty good run from Gavin. He had some nice technicality. The butt kicker was cool. So we'll see what he's able to get. Not much they can do with the time score because he didn't fill enough time, but we'll see how close he made it against Jeremy.
Yes, as you say that, I'm seeing the scores come in. 7s all across the board, including time. That's going to be a 28 for a total of 60.5. Basically 13 points behind Jeremy Castillo. Still put on a good fight, but is still going to be too short of the lead.
Yep, Jeremy's going to get the match win here on FBS's biggest stage, and for now is also the early leader in the Freestyle of the Night standings.
And we're going to be actually speaking to Jeremy as he has made his way here into the booth, throwing off that helmet. Jeremy, how do you feel right now, my guy? You were able to put on a solid run already in the leagues for Freestyle of the Night.
I mean, it's been insane, you know. It's been a long time that I drove my own truck. You know, I've been busy with all other stuff, but it feels good to be back in my own truck Vendetta, and hopefully I can bring something new for next season, or I should say next block.
Exactly, yes indeed. We're looking forward to seeing what you can do. You're sitting with the number 1 contendership. What do you have to say to the champion or potential champion in regards to what's going to happen when they have to face off against you?
Well, I will say, whoever is the potential champion ain't going to last for long because I'm taking it.
That's a good way to look at things. That is a solid way to look at things, Jeremy. You got some good skills out there, put on a good fight, and we'll see how the standings stand in regards to your Freestyle of the Night eligibility. Great work out there.
All right, thanks.
And that is going to be it for that opening match. Coming up next, some nerd is going to get in their own truck and do some tricks up against Brian Parker, another competitor who's been able to put on quite a few good runs, but has been having just a little bit of trouble. I'm honestly expecting to see him put on some new moves. He is making some plans for this truck, and he always makes sure to study the track as best as he can. If he can put on a solid run, you're going to be seeing some stuff you probably never think you'll ever see on this track. So we'll be back with that in a little bit, folks.
From the heart of the jungle, when you're in these streets, no time to be humble. Yeah, you in the right place if you looking for trouble. If you wanna step up, then I'm taking you under. All I do is win, yeah, they call it a habit. In the middle of the dark, that's when I get savage. Take a look at my soul, it's the black of the blackest. Heading straight to the top, make you wonder what happened. I got no time, I done paid my dues. I got no patience, yeah, nothing to lose. I got one thing here left to do, and it's to take my title back from you. Take a look at me now. Take a look at me now. Hey. Take a look at me now. Brace yourself, yeah, I'm coming with thunder. Got the whole wide world out running for cover. If you getting too loud, get ready to rumble. Time to see what you got, and it better be something. I got no time, I done paid my dues. I got no patience, yeah, nothing to lose. I got one thing here left to do, and it's to take my title back from you. Hey, yeah. Take a look at me now. Take a look at me now. Hey. Take a look at me now.
All right, next up, we've got two wild men of the sport. It's going to be Ike Toussaint versus Brian Parker. Both of these guys, I've noticed, it's usually feast or famine. You're either going to get a run that fills the full 2 minutes with a lot of constant great hits, or they're going to go down early. So we'll see if both of them are able to fill the clock here and put down a great match against each other. We'll see if any of them are able to challenge Jeremy for the match of the run of the night. So looking forward to this match here. You know, the first match we saw Jeremy and Gavin, two of the rising stars in the sport. Now we're going to see two established veterans. These guys have been around the block for a little bit. Both got a couple of Sim Monsters wins to their name. Driving their own trucks, we got Ike and Acid Esafirkis and Brian Parker in Send It. So looking forward to this match. Yep, first up is going to be Ike and Acid Esafirkis. And then the middle two matches going to go to Brian Parker with Ike closing it out here. Making his way onto the track, it's Ike, and he's going to get some huge air to start it off, Leduking over the entire track, just like we saw from Jeremy, clearing the track, and going to hit the berm there, get some nice air off of that, combos it up into the other berm, whipping it around. You know, Ike's known for being on the ragged edge, just like Jeremy was in his last run, and Ike is just going to go bounce, move to move, trying to get a wheelie off the bus there. Pulls it into a moonwalk. That's what I was hoping he would do there. He got the little lip off it. Got a really nice hit off over the bus there. Keeping up the momentum. Trying to hit the berm there. Gets a nice hit off of that. Huge air over the berm. Right into the next one. Keeping up great combos, great speed. Right towards the backflip ramp with the rear steer cocked. Gonna go for the consecutive, and it's gonna twist and put him back on his wheels. What a move. Great air into a slap wheelie, and he's going to pull it over the berm, Charlie Pawkins style here. Going for another backflip on the opposite side of the track. Tried to go for the backflip to moonwalk. Keeps it in reverse over the berm into a combo. Shades of Dan Evans from World Finals 6 there. What a move from Ike. More good air over the berm. Air has been the name of the game in this run. He's going to somersault and saves it. What a move from Ike. Putting down a great score to start off the match. If he's able to fill the clock right now, as the run winds down, he's just filling the run with highlights. He's going to sling it into a donut. Yep, keeping up a donut into the berm. Going to pull it into a wheelie here. Going for his third backflip, but it's going to twist onto the nose. Over into a barrel roll, back onto the wheels. What a move from Ike into a bicycle. Into a flip, and as time expires, Ike is going to dump it onto the roof. What a run to start off the match from Ike.
Look me in the eye, do or die, so knuckle up, knuckle up, knuckle up, knuckle up.
8.5. So he's going to get a 10 for filling the clock, a 9, an 8.5, and another 9 for a score of 36.5. Great run to start it off for Mike. We'll see what Brian brings to the table in his run. Now Brian, after seeing what Ike just put down, we'll see if he goes for similar things. Ike went for a lot of technicality, a lot of pirouettes, barrel roll saves. Obviously, he had the double reverse combo move, shades of Dan Evans from what we saw there. We'll see what Brian brings to the table, looking to obviously get some of his trademark classic air here in his run. Brian Parker bringing it onto the track, driving Send It, and he's going to send it just like his truck name entails. What a leap into a slap walk to start off the run. That was bold, and he's going to bring it over the ramp and backflip pirouette, and that's going to do it. Came out like a ball of fire, but just like all fire does, it got snuffed, and that's going to do it for Brian Parker. Only filling 15 seconds of the run, not what he wanted here. Two. Unfortunately, with the amount of time that he filled, there's not much the judges are going to be able to do. It's going to be a score of 7.5 for Brian Parker and Send It. Came out with a great leap into a slap walk, but he was unable to keep up that awesome hit into a full 2 minutes there. We'll see what he's able to do with his second run, though. Not all hope is lost. If Ike's unable to fill the clock in his run, Brian Parker can still be very much in this thing with his second run. Making his way back onto the track, Brian Parker driving Send It. Disappointed by his first run, but he's got to get that first run out of his head right now and just focus on this second run. Looking for something special to do here. Backing up all the way to the wall. Going for a slam flip to start it off into a double pirouette twist and back onto the wheels. What a barrel roll to start off the run. Gets a really nice combo into that berm there. Kind of bouncing it over the top. Got this Willman that he's driving here with his Send It truck, and like most Willmans do, he's got a crazy shock setup that puts him on the ragged edge. Goes for a bicycle to a moonwalk in reverse. A little love tap towards the wall there, doesn't hurt anything on the truck. Hits the back of the popper racing lane there into a front flip. Barrel rolls sideways into a wheelie. And that's a really hard hit on the cage there. He's RAI'd, and that's going to do it. Brian Parker sending his spleen into the stands here in New Orleans. Crazy freestyle, but like his first run, unable to fill the clock. But what more can you say? Just crazy momentum and air there in his run. Only filling 56 seconds of the run, slightly less than a minute. See what the judges are able to give him here. The 5 for time. That's 4.5. 5 from one judge and 2 4.5. So that's going to be a 19 for Brian Parker. So Ike has already mathematically clinched the match here. Anything that he does in this second run is just for the fans and just to try and possibly earn a Freestyle of the Night win here But Brian Parker mathematically eliminated from winning the match here tonight. You know, a lot of drivers, once they realize they have that match clinched going into their second freestyle, they really let it all hang out. You know, you've got the match clinched. There's nothing that can really hurt you at that point, so you might as well just go for broke and do everything you can to get that freestyle of the night. And I assume that's what Ike is going to do here in his freestyle. Making his way onto the track, Ike Toussaint and Acid Sifirkus getting it stopped before the berm, parking on top, getting the fans excited here, looking to throw down an awesome freestyle to bring home bragging rights and take the freestyle of the night win. Sends it off the berm, right into the combo over the bus. Nice start from Ike here. Whipping it around, headed towards the transfer, gets some nice air off that. Doesn't quite downside the berm, lands a little past it, gets some nice air off that. Into a front flip! Onto the wheels, what a save. Ike, known for his saves, known for his ragged edge runs in general, and that's no exception with that save there. Driving the ever so colorful Acid Sifirkus, huge sky wheelie over the berm. Going in reverse. We saw the double reverse combo in his first run, doing it again in his second run. Huge air in reverse. What a move there from Ike. Gonna send it over the berm. Lands on the next one. Deceleration trauma there as he hits the berm. Trucks looks to be a little stuck there. We'll see if he's able to get it working. And that's going to be the end of it here for Ike. Not quite what he wanted, but he's already clinched the match, so that's another match win notched in Ike's list of match wins over Brian here. Didn't fill the clock. Not much the judges can do in that regard. So we'll see what scores he's able to get here. Yep. Having 46 seconds left on the clock in his run. We'll see what the judges are able to give him here. Not going to be on par with what we saw in his first run, earning him a 36.5, but let me give it a 6. It's going to be sixes across the board for Ike, 24.5. A nice showing that's going to earn him 61 out of an 80 possible points over Brian Parker's 26.5. Nice showing from Ike there. So are we off? I love how that match was exactly what I expected it to be. Ragged edge craziness with maybe somebody flipping early. That was good. I loved that.
Because I carved it here forever. Steady on the highest stone, like a king upon his throne. You can all bow down together. When the world comes knocking, I knock back. You can see the greatest. I top that. Nothing's gonna save you from the fallout. I got you where I want you now. Nothing's gonna save you from the fallout. I got you where I want you now. Nothing's gonna save you from the fallout. I got you where I want you now. Nothing's gonna save you from the fallout. I won't let up. 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 I won't let
We are back, folks. I hope you didn't miss any of that, because that was a legendary battle. Definitely going in the history books. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the one and only Brad Curlin going up against the one and only other one and only. Okay, the two and only Aaron Lurie, who is going to be stepping in here, facing off. What do you think is going to happen here, Adrian?
I think we're going to see a great match between these two drivers. Brad, known for his big air, just great technicality. I would say he's one of the best technicality drivers on all of Riggs' rods, able to always pull off moves that nobody's really expecting. But what more can you say about Aaron Lurie? An absolute legend of the game. 42 Sim Monsters wins to his name. Looking to make it 43 here tonight, of course, driving Monster Energy Pro 4. We'll see what these two drivers are able to bring to the table.
I expect great things from both these guys.
Yeah, as do I. We've got two really talented drivers who, while talented at racing, I would say both of their strong suits are freestyle. And when both of your strong suits are freestyle and FPS, we're going to see a really nice show here with this match.
Right on, exactly. And honestly, I think getting ready to see Aaron Lurie hit the track here, I can only really think about that special moment where, you know, he just rides out a wheelie all around the track. I'm not sure how the judges will take it here in FBS, considering what we've seen from other drivers already, but at the same time, Aaron Lurie has the capacity to really just show off and really, you know, put a real gut punch to his opponents. So this could be a big one, but it could also be a absolute, you know, what's the word? I wouldn't say grudge match, but, you know, it could start a future conflict, I think.
Yep, Aaron Lurie, the driver of Monster Energy on Stadium Tour 2 of RORMJL. He's had some freestyle wins, two freestyle wins actually on that series, and in both of them has pulled off really amazing moves, really good saves that only really he can pull off. He knows exactly where to land the truck at almost all times and make great moves out of it. So we'll see if he's able to do that here in FBS, driving his truck, Monster Energy Pro 4. You know, we've seen multiple variations of that truck over the years, but this one has to be my favorite with the Ken Block inspired trophy truck scheme here on the Metal Shop chassis.
Yes, it's gonna be a great run, I think, here from Brad Curlin. This track is almost perfect for this chassis, this truck. Brad Curlin. So Brad Curlin is gonna be getting ready here. We're going to be watching for that green light from the rest of the officials. And that is going to be the green light. Brad Curlin is going to be starting off here with a lap around the track. No, never mind. He's going to go for the bicycle. Going to go for a 360 spin on the sidewalls.
He's mastered that move. I see him pull it off all the time, and there's honestly nobody really that's better at it than he is. And the way he started it off with his freestyle here was really, really bold.
Bold hit indeed, stopping it right before the backflip ramp. That could have been trouble, but he knows what he's doing. Great combo going over the backside of that bus. Nice little landing there, bouncing a little bit nose heavy.
Yeah, that silver blade looked like a silver rocket ship taking off, and it's going to do it again here, pulling it into a slap walk all the way down the track.
Nicely done, digging
Back
onto that
over the
front
ramp.
end. Oh, somersaulting it. Oh, no!
Unable to bring it back. Oh, no. I thought it was going to come back for a second, but that nose just hooked and rolled him over here. Unfortunate. Tough break for Brad Curlin.
What a tough break. 47 seconds in only. Man, not what he wanted at all, I'm sure.
Came out showing that aforementioned technicality with that great donut kind of on the side. I don't even know what to call it. Sidewinding.
Yeah,
move.
360 sidewall there.
Give that a 4.5 as well.
And it is going to be just a humble 4.5 across the board from all of the officials here. And all we have left to really see is... Oh, I'm having some issues getting some feedback from one of the officials' displays. Alright, there we go. We are seeing a total score for this first run of 17.5, 4 for time only. And now we just get ready to see what Adrian Cooper can do as we start him off here in a bit. Or, I'm sorry, not Adrian Cooper. Aaron Lurie. We have Adrian Cooper here in the... Apologies, folks. It's been a wild ride ever since that blue screen incident.
Yep. Aaron Lurie, a legend of the game, host of Monsters of ROR, driver. Obviously, he's got 42 sim wins to his name. Looking to make it that 43 here tonight. Once again, obviously a great racer, but I would say his strong suit here is freestyle, and he's really looking to throw down here to start off his match with a bang.
Awesome, awesome. All right, we are ready to go. Aaron Lurie getting that green light. Here it comes. Gonna kick off his freestyle as he's gonna go for some air, clearing it across. Nice landing on the other side, turning it around right before that wall, whipping it actually. Some serious momentum coming through.
You know, Monster Energy Pro 4 taking to the track the only way Aaron Lurie knows how to, with a huge air to start off his run. More huge air over that transfer right onto the berm.
Great landing.
Going for more big air, is going to combo it right into the other berm there.
Drifting around, he is just staying on the throttle. I haven't really seen him slow down in these turns at all. Riding out a wheelie, getting across the bus.
Wheeling over the ramp into a bicycle.
Oh, wow. Into a wheelie. Another bicycle conwaying over the jammer. Aaron.
What an amazing string of hits for Aaron. That just shows, you know, he's really capable of keeping up the hit connection.
Kenny got it.
What a save. You know,
wow.
Like I mentioned, he's really capable of showing off these amazing saves that only he knows really how to do. He always is able to find traction with his trucks.
Just going wild.
Yeah, just when you think it's over with Aaron, it never is, and he's on the sidewalls again.
Oh!
Getting it stopped before the wall. That's exactly what he was looking for there. Nice save.
Staying in motion still.
Onto the nose there, pulling it around the track. Huge sky wheelie over the side of the berm. Combos it into a wheelie over the ramp.
Oh, yep. There is some trouble here with the...
He's going to somersault back onto the wheels, though, keeping up the momentum. Huge air.
He is missing some signal here. There we go.
He's going to get RII'd here. Looks like we're having electrical problems with the RII. We'll see if he's able to continue here with his run. It was a hard cage hit on that somersault, but it brought him back onto the wheels, so we'll see what the officials have to say about that. And he's refired. No, he's pulling it into the pits. And that's going to do it for Aaron Lurie in Monster Energy Pro 4. Solid run to start us off. Wasn't able to fill the time, but with what he did have, he had some great momentum, great air, great technicality, and we'll see what he's able to get here as far as scores go.
Yes, so it's been a minute 40 seconds into the run, and the scores for him so far are going to be trickling in. We're seeing an 8.5 from one of the judges,
I give it an 8.
an 8 from another judge, and once the screen can update here, we're seeing a third score of 8.5 as well, a 33.5 for Aaron Lurie.
Solid score there. Left 20 seconds on the clock, so if he's able to have a good score in his second run, fill the clock, he might be able to mathematically clinch this match over Brad Kerlin.
And I'm sure he's hoping he will. That was still quite the run, being able to put on some incredible hits. The officials were definitely watching him closely with all that chaos, but nonetheless, I think he's been able to set himself with a solid lead. Let's see what he does with this follow-up.
Yep, Aaron had some great saves in that first run, really showing his ability to pull anything back. He found grip on that berm save that he had, which is, we haven't really seen anything like that all night, and Aaron's one of the only guys who's really able to just get a save like that. He knows exactly where he is on the track, and that's what those years of experience that he has under his belt have come to produce. So we'll see what he's able to do here in his second run.
Just waiting for Aaron Lurie to cue himself back up. Seems to be having some trouble here. Maybe he's on a different channel with his radio. Aaron? Alrighty, there we go. There we go, Adrian. He's back. We got Aaron back. Alrighty. And he gets his green light. Aaron Lurie coming back on the track. Thinking about what he's going to do first, like a kid on Christmas Day.
Really unique start here. Goes into the slap wheelie. We haven't really seen anything like that.
Nicely done.
Really focusing on the technicality to start off his run in that Ken Block-inspired Monster Energy Pro 4 trophy truck. Is going to wheelie over the pod again. Really nice combo from Aaron Lurie.
Now, Aaron Lurie, when he does find himself to be just a little short from a solid lead, he does lean on his technicality, and he's been doing pretty well so far. Look at this bicycle pulling it out of that turn. Great use of that momentum.
Yeah, he used the grip on the track to give him like a grip bicycle there. Really unique hit from Aaron.
Oh!
Into a slap wheelie on one wheel.
With some more air going across, landing before the bus, pitching it forward, bouncing it.
Onto the front two wheels. Nice little endo there for Aaron Lurie. Goes into a backflip. Going for the moonwalk. Not quite able to get it. We've seen that from a couple drivers. That backflip just whips you around so fast, it's hard to get a solid moonwalk coming out of it.
And
What a save.
What a save indeed. Look at that. Oh, he's stuck.
Oh, no.
And that is going to be an RII right at a minute 17 seconds.
You know, one of the masters of saves, but that one, he just was unable to pull it out. But really good run for what was there from Aaron Lurie. We'll see what he's able to get here.
So with time factored in already, it seems like it's going to be a 6.5 for time. And scoring is going to be let off with a 7. Followed by a 7.5.
Another 7.
And a third score of a 7, giving Aaron Lurie a 28, a 61.5 total score. And I'm pretty sure mathematically Brad Kerlin has been locked out of this fight with Aaron Lurie, yet this isn't quite the one he wants to lose. I'm pretty sure he still has a chance to be able to reverse his luck against somebody else a little bit later. We have Aaron Lurie sitting comfortably in the back as Brad Kerlin gets ready for his run here, trying to recover a little bit of that lost momentum from that early finish in that first run.
Yeah. Aaron, while he is ahead by 44, obviously is out of the running for match of the night, but Brad Curlin is not, or run of the night, but Brad Curlin is not. So, worst comes to worst, Brad can still get a Sim Monsters win here tonight with Freestyle of the Night.
Yes, indeed. All right, here he goes. We have Brad Curlin coming back onto the track, decided to make his moment matter now. Right now.
Starting it off with a bicycle, barrel rolling onto the berm. Almost brought it over on the first hit there. That was not what he wanted to happen, but he was able to pull out of it.
Yes, look at him drifting through. He's starting to find a little bit more footing here as he goes full throttle, clearing it over the... He's some huge air, Brad.
The CEO here, Brad Curlin in Silver Blade, putting on a show for these fans. Getting on the ragged edge, spinning it over the berm.
Great maneuvering there from Brad Curlin.
Really good saves already. He's got 2 in like the first 30 seconds, and he's still got almost over a minute left to go.
Ooh, hitting that ramp quick, too. Just darting across.
Right into the backflip.
Oh, man. He's in some great hits here.
He's going to side slap it over the pod.
Oh, there it is, folks.
Really nice hit there from Brad. Once again, looking for the Freestyle of the Night score here. Score to beat is a 37 for that. Jeremy Castillo leading that. Brad looking to take it away from him, and he's having a really nice run here in Silver Blade.
Going for some big
Sends
air.
it in a sky wheelie off of the bus into a moonwalk. Or slap walk, I should say.
Yep, riding it in reverse here. Keeping it going.
Moonwalk. First time we've seen that all night. Slap moonwalk from Brad Curlin. I have not seen anything like that in a while.
And he's just doing some tricks, and oh, there it goes. Over again with 1 minute 40 seconds filled.
Really nice run from Brad. Wasn't able to fill the clock, though. That's going to likely take him out of contention for run of the night. But really good run from Brad. As he had some great moments in that run, great saves. But first time score is an 8.5. 8.5. Another 8.5. We've got 2 8.5s. And the final score is going to be another 8.5. 8.5s across the board. It's going to be a 34 for Brad Curlin, losing the match to Aaron Lurie by 10 points. Aaron Lurie with a 61.5 to Brad's 51.5.
And that is going to be it for the first 3 matches of regular V4 settings competition. Because we are about to get into the nitty-gritty, folks. We have FBS Neo semifinals kicking off here in a little bit. We have Brad Curlin heading back out onto the track in a different truck this time, Spin Master, to face off against Tyler May in Pure Muscle. Now, I'm not sure if the officials scoring here will determine Freestyle of the Night since these are different settings, but needless to say, I would still want to be cautious to make sure that you make a great impression, because even if it might not count, even if it does count, you want this victory. You want a chance at the championship. So,
yep, and these FBS Neo trucks really are freestyle machines, really capable of getting grip almost anywhere they are on the track. Produces some great moments throughout the FBS season in FBS Neo, and I was lucky to be a part of it driving Rat Fink. Wasn't quite able to make it here in the Neo finale, but we've got 4 amazing drivers that front running the FBS Neo standings, and Brad, Tyler, Brandon, and Chadwick, and they're looking to throw down some great runs here.
Definitely, and honestly, as someone who had been also in that competition, these trucks, they were made for the sake of realism, let's be honest, but the air control kind of does the opposite effect from how easily you can handle everything thrown at you when you're inside one of these chassis. So we'll see what these guys can do to be able to just take home the victory once and for all and put this fight to an end. We'll be back, folks. All right, I said it a second ago. We are back with FBS Neo semifinals. We have Brad Curlin facing off against Tyler May. We have the Spin Master Monster Truck facing off against Pure Muscle. What's going to happen here?
Brad driving Silver Blade in the previous competition, now hopping in the Spin Master truck, looking to throw it on a nice run. Tyler May, not in his usual snap-on torque truck, this time driving Pure Muscle. Both of these drivers have really focused on really good technicality throughout the season in FBS Neo, so that's what I'm looking to see here from both of these drivers. Tyler May really lighting up the scoreboard in FBS Neo and Freestyle. He's, I would say, the odds-on favorite to win it here tonight, but we'll see what he's able to do.
We will see indeed. I feel like Tyler May has a good chance of being able to take home this victory. He just needs to stay focused, and he needs to be able to keep up against Brad Curlin's technicality. These trucks have a different factor of handling and performance, and although you do get a lot of air control, I mean, unless Tyler May is going to try to do some big stunts to try to recover using that air control, Brad Curlin's going to run away with the technicality, I think.
Yep. Brad really capable of doing these crazy moves on the V4 trucks, and that has really translated over with these Neo trucks. Obviously, not the same moves that you can do with these Neo trucks, but he's invented a new skill set, new set of moves that, honestly, he's really one of the only people who's capable of pulling off, so we'll see if he's able to do some of those moves here tonight.
And we are going to be getting ready here, waiting on some of the officials to get the coin flip going to determine who's going to be going first in this battle. That coin is in the air. And it's going to be Brad Curlin's call. He says heads. The coin replies tails. It's going to be Tyler May's decision on who's going to go first.
I would say this is one of the most underrated, important parts of an FBS match. Really, the coin flip can determine the pacing of a whole match. If you're able to get the middle two runs, you might be on your edge of your seat when you're watching who goes first and last. And if you're able to choose whether you go first and last, you can really leave the judges with something to remember to end the competition. So it's a matter of strategy and driver preference. We'll see what Tyler May chooses.
And Tyler May has chosen to go first.
That seems like the more popular pick among drivers. You really want to try and finish the show. If you're able to finish your match and with you, that'll leave the judges with something fresh in their mind, and that's what a lot of drivers want. We'll see what Tyler May is able to do to start us off, though, as he's also the first truck out in this match.
Yes, indeed. Going for some air just right there, easy in the middle of the floor.
Putting off a really good start to his run. Nice combo over this. These FBS Neo trucks, they like to bounce, and you'll see that right there. And if bouncing in a run, it's a double-edged sword. If you bounce, you can end up in the next ramp not really knowing what to do, but it can really add that ragged edge feel to your freestyle.
It really, really can. And looking at Tyler May already, he's hitting all these obstacles with great sense of direction. Riding out a wheelie, great work there, using that rebound wisely.
Yeah, Tyler May really putting the pedal to the metal here in that Pure Muscle machine. A great sky wheelie over the track.
Gonna go for that launch ramp, clipping those rear tires to bring the nose down a little bit here. He's about to fill a minute's worth of time if he can keep this going through this backflip. Oh, go for a consecutive wing! And that is going to be an RII inevitably.
A crazy twist from Tyler May, but it's going to end early. He's going to get RII'd. Not going to be able to bring it back within judge sanctions here, but crazy maneuver there, and it's going to end his run a little early, but what a start to the match there with Tyler's freestyle.
Absolute insanity there, really just coming out swinging like a beast uncaged.
It's going to be 2 5.5, another 5.5.
And it's going to be a total score with the third 5.5 of 22. What an incredible maneuver, but unfortunately that truck just ended up spinning onto its lid for just too long. That signal just went in there and cut him off. And that was a done.
Yep. Really nice start. We'll see what Brad's able to do to try and conquer him here. If he's able to fill the clock, he'll definitely be putting his best foot forward heading into the second set of runs.
And he gets the green light. Brad Curlin about to get onto this FBS Neo semifinals track, and he is going for it, comboing it immediately, going across the floor in similar fashion. More bounce in this truck, I think, than Tyler's truck.
Driver Spin Master Brad Curlin pulling it out onto the track with really great momentum immediately to start off the run. You know, that's what Brad, obviously not what Brad's known for, because he's, you know, the technicality god of this site, honestly, but starting off with really good momentum here is going to be key. He's going to give a wall a little love tap there. Nice hit. Nice over the berm there for Brad.
Bounce on the berm, bounce on the berm! Oh!
He's in trouble. He's going to cartwheel back, though. What a save.
That's a little Olympic-style maneuver to do in these tons-weighing trucks. Some great air.
Huge air.
Can he keep this ball rolling?
Heading towards the berm. Landing on the nose, headed towards the bus, and it's going to be a sky wheelie shooting up like a rocket ship on the front wheels.
And Brad Curlin going across the finish line for his own minute. Whoa! A little bounce off the side of those tires.
Brad Curlin bouncing it on the rear end there. Nice hit from him into a slap walk.
Getting what he wanted, I think. He's been trying to set up for something like that countless times.
And he's headed towards the backflip. This bit Tyler May. We'll see if it bites Brad. And not even going to. It's going to be a perfect backflip from Brad.
He's going to try to go for filled time here as he goes across, trying to cross right around the berm, landing on the other side. Oh, whoa! He's just getting a little crazy here, trying to keep this truck moving.
Wheeling from one wheel to the other there. Shades of Pablo Huffaker as he's going to land on the rear.
Oh, trying to go for the front flip. And that's going to be time as he just wildly
across the track as time expires. What a run from Brad Curlin. See what the judges have to say. Filling the time is definitely going to help. We didn't see that from Tyler May, but we're going to see it from Brad here. And like I said, that's going to put his best foot forward heading into these next two runs here.
It's going to be a 10 for time, like you said. Yes, indeed. We're seeing a 9, an 8.5, and a third score of 9. That's going to be a 36.5 for Brad Curlin in Spin Master. Still just shy of Freestyle of the Night. Can he get it if he follows up nicely? We're about to find out. He's got another go, and he is ready to go, it seems.
Yeah, Jeremy Castillo still holding on to that Freestyle of the Night.
Across
all the way back from the first
settings,
match.
too. That's impressive. Alrighty. And here comes Brad Curlin on the track, going for it. Starting off time with another hit, going the other way. Landing on the berm, calming it over. Turning around right at the foot of the backflip ramp. And charging back the other way.
Some nice air over that van stack on the berm there. Combos it right up. Kind of whipping it around here, looking for something else to hit. Washes out a tiny bit, but it doesn't hurt his momentum at all.
Not at all. Brad Curlin now getting a nice little bounce again. This bouncy setup's really been doing him some good service as he goes with some great air just coming off the side of that ramp. Didn't expect that much.
Yeah, and he's really getting some nice air in this run. Last run was more momentum oriented. This one's definitely air oriented as he's going to land on the rear there. Keeps it off the wall.
Complement this run with enough time filled, and he's been able to get most of the way there.
Looking
here
for the
is a
transfer ramp, and it's going to be a perfect downside. That was nice.
Nice little rebound again. Still playing it awfully safe, but he's keeping it in motion with some more good air, holding a sky wheelie in great great control.
He's got that throttle control. He's able to keep the truck exactly where he wants it in the air and produce these really nice landings that we're seeing here from
Ooh,
Brad.
fantastic bounce off the berm into a moonwalk. Brad Curlin. Now onto
Onto the back wheels.
Wow!
And it lines him up perfectly for the back
For the backflip with a consecutive. Oh, he lands it on that.
Tyler May into a walk the plank. What a move.
What a move indeed. Brad Curlin definitely putting on a solid run. Without a doubt, he is filling enough time to put Tyler May away. And that is going to be it here. That is going to be time. As he tries to save it onto those sides, and he rolls it back over.
What a way to end it from Brad. Awesome run there. Gotta think the judges are going to be rewarding that with some really nice scores.
Definitely, you got a 10 for time, obviously, time being filled. Then you're going to be seeing a 9 from one of the officials, a 9.5 from another, and a third score of 9. That's going to be a 37.5, 0.5 points ahead of Jeremy Castillo, dethroning his freestyle of the night. But I'm pretty sure Jeremy can still find solace in knowing that he's been the best V4 freestyle of the night so far. But right now, Brad Curlin has clinched this victory. He's moving on to the finals. But we still have Tyler May.
While Brad Curlin has clinched the match, Tyler May, looking for bragging rights, of course, looking for the freestyle of the night if he's able to get it. He's going to really try to leave the judges with something to remember, even though he's unable to win the match here.
And here he goes, going for that launch ramp.
Wow. That was really bold there. He threaded the needle between the two freestyle jumps, and it did not bite him. It landed it expertly there.
Great landing for sure. Calming it now, going over the other side of that berm, drifting through. Going to go over for that red ramp with always some great air in store. Look at that. Chasing for that backflip. Gets the landing, bouncing off the rear tires onto the fronts.
Yeah, Tyler May with a really nice start here so far. He's got a huge sky wheelie into the next berm.
Drifting across it. Incredible. Look at that.
What a move on the rear wheels, almost like a donut wheelie. I don't even know what to call that.
I would call that a golden ratio, seeing how it went from being so wide into a tight spin across that entire obstacle. What a maneuver. Great control. And that's a minute so far for Tyler May.
Tyler May really showing off here in this C10 pure muscle machine.
Oh,
bicycles into the berm.
With a nice wheelie. Here he goes for the backflip. He's going to throttle it out.
Into a consecutive.
Oh,
like no! It's going to bite him again.
That's going to be it at a minute 20 seconds. What a great run, though, he was setting himself up for. But still, it's going to be Brad Curlin taking home the win. An incredible move, though, earlier with that golden ratio, just tightening that spin and drift across the berms, both sides of it.
7.5.
And we have Brad Curlin making his way in. He's going to do a quick little interview here as we wait for the next competitors to come in, if we can get his microphone on. And as we say that, we're looking at a 29 for Tyler May total again. And we have Brad Curlin coming into the booth here. Brad, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, Brad. Well, what was going on there? You were able to make your way into the finals of your own FBS Neo tournament, and it was a well-earned victory there. I mean, that second freestyle really put on quite the arrangement of tricks. What do you got to say about that?
Yeah, you know, once I saw Tyler's first run hitting go so well, I just knew that I had to play it safe for my two runs and then just throw in as many low effective as possible. Once I saw that 30-second warning on the second run, I was like, I'm going to just go for it. And then, you know, the moves that happened, and yeah, I had a great time out there.
Definitely, definitely. Adrian, you were talking about something that was on your mind earlier too.
Yeah, like you said there, as you answered Ike's question, you did fill the clock, as Tyler May didn't fill the clock in his 2 runs. What was the key to filling the clock, but also keeping up really good momentum and keeping on the ragged edge?
Honestly, it was just trying to play it safe as possible. You know, these NAMP setting struts kind of can throw you certain ways if you aren't like controlling the throttle correctly. So it was just mainly doing the jumps that I know wouldn't send me over, and then just having the ultimate truck control, which is really how you're gonna win this whole Neo Cup.
Good to hear. Congratulations on your match win.
Thanks, Adrian. Thanks, Ike.
Yes, congratulations. We'll be hearing from you a little bit later when you make your way in for the finals. Hoping to see you here in the booth, but we'll see what happens. Who you're going to be facing off against is about to be determined. All right. And we are going to be waiting on that next match here, folks. Stay tuned. We are just a few minutes away. Brandon Adam versus Chadwick Deerfoot. Fiberworks versus Purebreed. Who is going to be facing off against Brad Curlin in the finals? Who will stand defiant against the CEO's own game? We're going to find that out, and afterwards we're going to see what's going to happen to the Tag Team Championship here on this track. Stay tuned, folks. It's going to be a good one.
Straight to the top, make you wonder what happened. I got no time, I done paid my dues. I got no patience, yeah, nothing to lose. I got one thing here left to do, and it's to take my title back from you. Take a look at me now. Take a look at me now. Brace yourself, yeah, I'm coming with thunder. Got the whole wide world out running for cover. If you getting too loud, get ready to rumble. Time to see what you got, and it better be something. I got no time, I done paid my dues. I got no patience, yeah, nothing to lose. I got one thing here left to do, and it's to take my title back from you. Hey, yeah. Take a look at me now. Take a look at me now. Hey. Take a look at me now. Take a look at me now. Hey. Take a look at me now. Take a look at me now. Take a look at me now. Hey. Take a look at me now. Take a look at me now. Hey. Take a look at me now.
The king's back and the throne's mine. The future's here and it's my time. Straight shot, going for the head with it. Take his head off and say that I did it. Good riddance. Say hi to the bad guy, I'm back in business. If you took what's mine, I'm back to get it. There's nothing you can do, I'm back with vengeance. Ha. Now turn me loose. Now turn me loose. Now turn me loose. Now turn me loose. I'm bringing fire to the final call.
Legendary every day, I'm invincible. Came to play, you feel the heat. Break the chains and turn me loose. I'm bringing fire to the final call. There's nothing you can do, cause I want it all. Legendary every day, I'm invincible.
All right, if you're staring at that screen, you see our FBS Neo banner. That's right. We are still on that grind. We're going to be determining who's going to be in that fight tomorrow for the top spot in our FBS Neo tournament. Right now, we already know that Brad Curlin has taken on that one spot left in the finals. And we're about to determine who's going to be in the other corner. We have Brandon Adam versus Chadwick Deerfoot Fiberworks versus Pure Breed. We're going to be waiting for them to enter the trucks that they're in, and we have Brandon Adam. He is in the building. He is ready to go, as is Chadwick Deerfoot. Here comes the coin flip. Adrian, who are you expecting to take home this this number 2 spot for a chance at the trophy?
You know, I'm really excited for this match. We've got the head of the table in Chadwick Deerfoot, obviously driving Pure Breed, but we got the young upstart. I mean, I can hardly call him an upstart anymore. He's got nearly 30 Sim Monster Sanction wins, and I'm going to have to go with Brandon Adam. You know, he's the NAMP Freestyle champion driving this truck, Fiberworks Trophy truck, of course, and I think he's going to be able to carry that momentum into tonight on these trucks and throw down a really fantastic freestyle.
Right on, exactly. And I think it's kind of interesting knowing how Chadwick and Brandon, they're still inevitably at each other's throats right now. This is almost like a practice match on a completely different kind of battlefield with different weapons. Right now we know that we're going to be seeing Chadwick Deerfoot hit the track first, so depending on how this plays out, this could be a warning shot for Brandon Adam.
You know, these two drivers, they like that they can have this match in their own hands. Both of these freestyles are going to go to their designated drivers, of course, but later on in the night, we're going to see Chadwick versus Brandon in their tag team matches. You know, Brandon's teammate Jax Cohen, Chadwick's teammate Mario Ortega, and that's a whole different ball game. It's a matter of trust. But here tonight, we're focusing on Brandon versus Chadwick, so we'll see what they're able to put forth here in their FBS Neo runs.
Yes, indeed, and just making sure all of our officials are ready to go, and we're about to see Chadwick Deerfoot kick off this sequence of events. This is probably going to be a legendary night for both drivers. Neo, Tag Team, and Division 1, all in one legendary night, starting off that run with a fantastic leap with a slap wheelie. Look at that.
Chadwick pulling onto the track in a unique Willman Pure Breed truck. You know, looking to start off the clock with something special here.
Whoa!
Got a nice start. Kind of walking it over the berm there with that with that wheelie over the berm.
Great launch too. Look at that! Right in the middle with another wheelie.
Up
wow!
The ramp. That was smooth there from Chadwick.
Kind of rode up and down like he's on rails. Another sky wheelie, pitching it back and forth in the air.
Kind of wiggling the truck in the air. We haven't really seen anything like that all night, but and that's going to be honestly the key for getting a good score here, is doing things that the judges haven't seen. The experience of Chadwick Deerfoot, you know, he's used to coming up with new amazing moves, and no stranger. Here's another one onto the front wheels.
So acrobatic with these hits. Chadwick Deerfoot now going for a backflip, gets the landing into a wheelie.
It turns perfectly to where he can walk the plank down the entire track. That was smooth.
And I was going to say, although it might not look like much, these in-air maneuvers where he rocks the truck back and forth, that can bite him. So the risk factor is definitely there. It's not just him doing like a little cherry on top. That can be a main dish that can go horribly wrong. Look at him. He's just going left and right all over the place.
The air control with these trucks can be your best friend and your worst enemy. You can really invent crazy moves and keep the truck under control. You can stuff it into the ramp. Extremely hard hit for Chadwick there. Kind of nose picks it there off of the berm bus ramp there.
He's going to try to go for something big here. Oh, no!
Pirouetting in the air, stuffing the rear end into the ground.
Dang!
Trying to save it, and he's unable to do it. Back onto the wheels.
Yeah, that chaos is definitely Not the prettiest way to finish a run, but he was able to stay tire to tire, fill in time. Woo! Definitely bust a sweat there.
Just an incredible first run from Chadwick Deerfoot, laid with technicality. My favorite moment of that run is when he hit the back foot ramp, had it perfectly twist in the air, and was able to walk a plank down the entire width of the track. Really something we haven't seen all night.
Right, a little bit of a sloppy finish, but still putting on an incredible run throughout the whole thing, filling time the way he wanted. And next up, we have Brandon Adam, Fiberworks. Here comes trouble.
Brandon, no stranger to these trucks, no stranger to the Fiberworks trophy truck. He's had a ton of success in it in both racing and freestyle, but tonight's all about freestyle, and he's going to look to take home another victory in this truck.
He's going to go full throttle here, I think. Great
Sending it
landing.
across the track in a LeDuc leap in the Fiberworks trophy truck. Really nice start there for Brandon Adam.
Oh!
He's not afraid of these hits at all, threading the needle in between ramps, never backing out, into a sky wheelie across the track.
Oh! Incredible
Wow.
control of that wheelie.
Harping on his control, like he said, nobody's better at controlling their truck, in my opinion, than Brandon Adam. He always knows where he is on the track at all times, and you see it again with that sky wheelie directly into the ground.
He's landing it so nicely on the tires. That rear wheelie bar isn't really taking any of these shocks from the landing. Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
Ooh!
Sending it into the sky off of that bus in a perfect combo. He is on fire right now.
Cross-threading it, in-air control, getting a nice landing, rolling it onto the front with that nose pick,
Oh my
parking on top,
goodness.
bringing it back down. Look at that. Brandon Adam.
Lap walk up the berm. Have you ever?
Backflip, fat bounce onto the fronts, back onto all four wheels. Let's turn this truck around and bring it back up in the air with a sky wheelie. Woohoo!
Brandon Adam keeping up the momentum here. Commentators are having to catch their breath. As you can hear, we've really move-to-move hits from Brandon Adam. This run is fantastic so far.
He's just got to fill time, going for the corkscrew, no barrel roll!
He's got the barrel roll, the move that he's known for, the move that he helped popularize, the move that he's the best at. Brandon Adam lands a perfect barrel roll.
Now going over the buses, bounce off the rear onto the fronts. Let's just go over that berm.
He's whipping it around here in the at the edge of the track, trying to fill the clock. Sky wheelie, long distance, combos it up
Oh!
into trouble, and he gets the whip into the, keeps it off the wall. I don't even, what is going on? This run is amazing. And he's going to end it right in the center. What a run from Brandon Adam in the Fiberworks trophy truck.
He wants this. Chadwick Deerfoot is starting to get an idea of what he is up against. He's got to see closely what Brandon does here in this second run and see if he can top that. As the scores come in.
In the lion's den, the blood is sinking in. See the sweat on the flesh, hear the whisper.
Could be a 37.5, tied right now with Brad Curlin's high score. A 9, a 9, and a 9.5, 10 for time. 2.5 point difference right now. Will that gap increase or will it stay? Goodness. What is
Everything
Brandon
about
going to do?
That run did not have a lull at all. Kept up the hits, kept up the technicality, kept up the air. Everything you could ask for in that freestyle, he delivered on, and we'll see what he's able to do here in his second run.
Coming around, he's still hot. He is still hot. Those tires are still steaming. You know, it's a dirt track, but all of that work they went through. And here he goes. Nice
Interesting
cross
start. We
stride.
haven't really seen anybody hit that as their first hit. Brandon Adam, obviously, no stranger to coming up with unique, creative ideas for his freestyle run. Starts off with one there. Kind of a twisting wheelie onto the wheelie bar there. That was really nice as well.
First time he's using that wheelie bar at all, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's still keeping this truck moving, and it's all for the sake of just running these incredible stunt-like hits from one ramp to the other, bouncing back and forth, this truck looks top heavy, but it's really just planted so well. Oh!
And he's gonna corkscrew, and he's gonna nail it. Oh, what a move! Brandon Adam in Fiberworks Trophy Truck.
Getting great air. Look at Brandon just drifting across the track. Isn't slowing down for anything. He honestly, I think he just launches it in the air and just pays attention to how he lands before anything else.
Watching him freestyle is like an art form. He's able to just do these moves that nobody's even thought of, and he's got another sky wheelie. What a run from Brandon Adam.
Brad Curlin is watching this thinking, damn.
Oh my
What
goodness.
is this kid
Another
gonna do
sky
next?
wheelie. You are kidding me. This run is amazing. And he's going to do another power roll.
Oh, and he saves it!
Go to the ground, side slapping it into some donuts.
Some sacrifice to the suspension, I'm sure, but still in one piece. 30 seconds left. Yeah, let's just go for that backflip. Get that in there while you're at it. Getting it!
Lands it. He's going to land on the nose a little bit, has to back out of it, but it doesn't really hurt his momentum at all, and he's going to do another sky wheelie.
Nice pogo when he gets that landing. Now I find the word for it. Every time he gets that smooth wheelie across the floor, landing off these huge hits, getting off to the side, crooked, comboing it.
There's never a lull in momentum with Brandon Adam, and he just ends the run with an amazing combo right there. What a run from Brandon Adam. What a match. What a bicycle as he's just gonna finish. Oh my God, Brandon Adam rewriting the book on freestyle right there. Everything you could ask for, he delivered on. That was fantastic.
Brandon is gonna be happy to know that the judges are giving him possibly a solid lead here. He's gonna be looking at a 10 for time, getting a 9.5, a 9, and a third score of 9.5, a 75.5 total with that 38 score on this freestyle, new freestyle of the night. And honestly, depending on what Chadwick does here, we're probably looking at match of the night as well. Now, does he have room to catch up? I'm willing to say yes, he does, doesn't he?
Chadwick ineligible to
Nope.
win the match here, but he's going to try to put forth an amazing run to try and maybe take away the run of the night here from Brandon Adam. Brandon leads with a 38. Brandon leads with a 71.5 as well. Or 75.5, excuse me.
Yes, he does. And whoa, Chadwick! Ooh!
Off the ramp, Colton twisted. I don't even know what to call that, but he's back on the wheels.
The chassis is still working. The chassis is still in function. He's just doing whatever he wants. Look at him.
He's driving anger right here. He knows that he's unable to win this match, and he wants to just stick it into the ground, take it out of the ground, do another flip, pirouette, donuts, whatever he can do to try and put a nice score on that board for Chadwick Deerfoot in the pure breed machine.
I can see him testing the limits of this truck's physics as well. I mean, when he was doing those spins, man, just feathering the throttle to avoid going over, but still just staying wide open on it too.
Keeping up really good speed here. Going from hit to hit. Long distance hits like this one into the berm. Up the berm in a wheelie.
Oh! 1 minute left on the clock. Chadwick Deerfoot put in on a great backflip. There you go. Throwing it in reverse for a hot second. Bouncing off that red car stack and drifting around. Going off that shoulder with a sky wheelie, comboing it over, pitching it forward, and turning it around. He's going to go for it.
Reverse backflip. First we've seen all night. It's going to
Some
twist.
rotation. Oh!
Chadwick Deerfoot throwing down an amazing run into a sky wheelie.
He's got about 30 seconds left.
Combos it over the ramp.
He wants this bad. He wants to be able to at least get that freestyle of the night. And oh! Rejected.
Kind of bicycles off the transfer there. Kind of unique that we've seen from Chadwick. Side slaps it. Side slapping again. Just, flying sideways over the berm there.
And just throwing it into this final hit. making it into a sequence. This is whoa!
Oh,
Whoa!
it into the ground, barrel rolls, and he saves it.
That is a maneuver that only a Willman I've seen can do. That bizarre little twist with the rear tire, I've seen exactly what it's like to be in control of a Willman like that. You get those incredible barrel rolls at the last second. Chadwick Deerfoot going out, but going out in style. In pure breed. And that means your finals is going to be Brandon Adam and Brad Curlin. Both of these guys have an entire night's worth of time to prepare their runs against each other, and I think they're going to raise the bar for sure. But this is match of the night material. Congratulations to Chadwick Deerfoot for making it this far in this tournament. As we wait for Brandon Adam to see what he can do for us in the future.
Now it's up to him and Brandon to get both of their teammates ready. We got a tag team match. Obviously, on one corner, it's Brandon Adam and Jax Cohen, son of a Digger and Overkill Evolution, to their respective drivers. And then on the other corner, Chadwick Deerfoot and Mario Ortega, Bounty Hunter and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. So we're really interested to see what these four have in store for their tag team match. Very excited.
Yes, indeed. And actually, I hear someone knocking on the door here. I don't know who that might be. Oh, it's Brandon Adam himself. How are you doing, Brandon? You're in the finals. You're going off against the guy who had set the freestyle of the night before you, Brad Curlin. I mean, it's a 38. How are you feeling, man? What were you doing out there?
Dude, it's very hard to describe just my driving style with these NAMT trucks. I mean, you really just have to pick a spot, drive to it, and just go with the flow. I mean, you never expect what's going to come out of these trucks. Man, I just feel really good after that performance. Just really consistent freestyle runs, a lot of air, a lot of speed and momentum, just non-stop hits. Just a really classic, don't slow down for anything, just standing on the throttle type freestyle. I mean, I'm feeling great right now.
Standing on the throttle. I like the way you describe that. I can imagine you just actually standing up out of your racing seat, full throttle, throughout those hits.
Yeah,
so, Brandon, oh, sorry.
Oh, no, I was just about to say absolutely. I mean, I really like racing on freestyle. I mean, they're pretty much my motto when it comes to stuff like this. So, yeah, what were you going to say, Adrian?
So, in just a short amount of time you've been on the site, you've done some insane moves. I don't think I've seen anything crazier than that corkscrew that you did. Like, what even was that? What was going through your mind when you landed that? I would say it's the move of the night, maybe even the move of the season. What was going through your mind during that hit?
Just once again, I mean, I don't really know if you could, really try and just stay, technical and classy with your driving. Sometimes you really just have to wing it out there and just not be cohesive if you want to pull some massive stuff out. And I guess just standing on the throttle and hoping for the best was kind of what I did. But overall, I mean, I can't really describe what happened there, but I just got to say, I think I have a match coming up. A tag team match. If you thought that I'm great with the NAMT trucks, just watch what I'm going to do in the V4s. The NAMT trucks, I think, just put a little bit of limitation on what I can do here in Sim Monsters. With the V4s, I'm just going to be going twice as fast, twice as higher with my air, and just a lot more with ragged edge action. I mean, you don't want to miss out the next match that's coming up right after this in just 2 minutes.
Yes, sir. You are completely right, though. I do want to say, you're used to this track. You know what you're probably going to try to do right now because you're hot off that NAMT freestyle. But you have tomorrow. It's a new track. It's a completely different kind of environment you're going to be trying to freestyle in. Do you think you have the time to be able to study against that? And, I mean, considering you're still not done with Chadwick past today, I mean, are you ready to be in what he might consider his field? Because getting onto V4, he tends to be the big dog.
Yeah, I remember in Virginia Beach, I believe, that was when Chadwick Deerfoot took me out. That was when we were driving the V4s. I mean, you could still talk about that. I still got freestyle of the night right there. So, I mean, technically we're still on an even playing field. So anything could happen in our match tomorrow. But with the new track, I mean, yeah, it's going to be really important that I try to study just all the areas of the track, try to find the more open areas where I can keep up a lot of speed and just put a lot of momentum into my hits. I think I got a little bit of time to work with, but hopefully, just going to stand on the throttle and hope for the best tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, best of luck here in a few seconds. Best of luck tomorrow. I'm sure you and Brad are going to be working up your muscles to be able to put on an absolute slugfest. And I mean, you got a tall order. You are a busy, busy man. It's probably exhausting to be on top.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alrighty, Brandon. Well, we'll hear from you here in a little second when you fire that truck up for your tag team match. Congratulations again, and we'll be seeing you when we see you.
Yep, and thank you for having me in the booth, and good job on commentary as well, to both of you.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Adrian has been doing an incredible job. I appreciate having him here, too. And with that, we are pretty much set. We're going to be looking at Brandon Adam lining up with his partner Jax Cohen, unlikely allies, as they have to face off against the revenge of the very, very, I wouldn't maybe say frustrated, but definitely fired up Chadwick Deerfoot and his absolute beast of a partner, Mario Ortega. Jeez, this is going to be, I think, polarizing.
Yeah, and these two tag teams have really been special this season for one reason and one reason only, I believe. It's that when you talk about Mario and you talk about Jax, you're really getting almost two Division I caliber freestylers in a system in which there's really a Division I and a Division II driver. You're really getting the best of the best, the cream of the crop, if you will. And that's why these two have really dominated all season in these two tag teams, is that there's really good talent all across the board on these two teams, and we'll see what they're able to do here against each other.
Yes, and actually this match is going to be under some special conditions. It's called the, it's a shuffle, right? If I'm not mistaken. It's a shuffle tag match, and the way this works is round one is going to have the Division II drivers from each team starting off, and basically that's going to play out as it should. Then you're going to have round two. Whoever won the first round is going to stay. Meanwhile, whoever lost is going to get tagged out with their tag teammate. And then it's going to repeat for round three. If it's a double victory for that same Division II driver, then they switch spots. But if the Division I driver wins, then the Division II driver is going to swap spots. So that'll basically set up the scoring, and if there's a tie, whoever was in round three is going to get tagged out again for the best trick competition. So we have quite the meaty set of rules for this fight, and as I said that, we are pretty much ready to go. We have our first competitors lined up here. We have Jax Cohen in that Overkill Evolution truck. And
Really?
Wow. That was hot. That was a hot start. Go ahead.
Yeah, we have a really unique set of rules here, really unique display of trust here, as Jax is going to start us off with some nice air, coming out like a ball of fire in Overkill Evolution.
Jax Cohen is just going for it right now. He knows Brandon Adam can probably finish the job, but, you know, he wants to send a message too, loud and clear. Look at that.
Getting a really nice combo over the berm there. Kind of throwing it around the track. Jax really more realism centered in his freestyle runs. He likes to show off really nice moves.
No!
And, oh no, that's not what he wanted. He's gonna go over early for Jax and Overkill Evolution. Gonna really put the pressure on Brandon Adam over his teammate here as Chadwick and Mario get ready to put forth their effort here, but not what Jax wanted to do. Can't imagine he's gonna get a very high score considering how early the truck went over.
Definitely not. The dragon is on its belly, and it is exposed to its weak spot. We are going to see what happens here now. Mario Ortega is giddily crawling into that truck, about to try to capitalize on this. What's going to happen, though? That's going to be a 15, really quick, just bringing it up, for Jax Cohen, opening for Brandon Adam and himself. What's going to happen here next, though, is going to be Monster Mutt Dalmatian heading onto the track. There is Mario Ortega. Ooh, boy.
So the real question is, does Mario take it easy? You know, he knows Jax put down a low score, and it looks like he's not taking it easy. He was juking the truck across the track to start off his run. Right as I say it, he just shows me that I'm wrong, gets huge air to start off his run.
And actually, I think he's the first one to kind of clear that little, like, threading the needle part of that ramp. Other drivers tend to land right on it. And look at this. Great air already. Whoa!
Into a slap wall.
Whoa!
What a hit from Mario there.
Mario Ortega, you may know him as the voice of other beloved Sim Monsters leagues. And here he is putting on a show for us here at Freestyle Battle Series, wanting to deliver.
What a move there, bouncing over the berm. Haven't really seen anything like that.
Whoa!
Fast rotating backflip.
That was a rapid backflip. Incredible that he was staying on his reflexes there to throw it in reverse.
Oh my goodness, powering over the ramp.
Oh!
Gets to stop before the wall. Wow, he is on the ragged edge here.
Oh, going off crooked here, but still landing it. Coming through full throttle. Mario Ortega is not calming down. Oh! Whoa! Can he save?
Rolls, stop,
Oh!
lightly taps the wall.
Oh!
He's gonna Colton it, and he's gonna save it.
Mario
What a save.
Ortega! No!
And it's gonna pull it onto the roof.
Mario, come on, my guy. Oh, that was great. This is why
What
we
an
love
ending
him.
from Mario. Got
20
the Colton
seconds left.
onto the nose with a weird half-twisting backflip. It's going to pull it over a little early than he would have liked, but an amazing run from Mario.
Amazing run indeed. 8.5 is going to be the first score. Following that up, we're seeing 8.5 for time, another 8.5 from the judges, and one final score of an 8.5. 34, solid lead right now. And now it's going to be left in the hands of, I believe, according to the rules, Brandon. Yep, Mario and Brandon are going to have to square off here. The question here now is, who's going to be going first between these two? Is it going to be Brandon Adam or Mario Ortega? Are we doing a new coin flip here, perhaps? I'm going to be doing a new coin flip. And perhaps I think Mario might be getting to do the call since he's the highest scoring competitor so far. And Brandon is given the keys to the truck. That is Mario's offer to Brandon Adam. Oh, this gets fun.
Brandon, driving son of a digger, looking to do what Ryan Anderson has done tonight and sweep everything that you can sweep. Brandon's already got the win in Fiberworks Trophy Truck. Now he's looking for the win for his tag team here. And obviously he's got to run here tomorrow. Really looking to win everything you can win here.
Could this be his legendary night? We're about to find out. There is the green light. Oh, that rhymed.
My
With some
huge
air.
You know, Brandon Adam, obviously, great drivers, can freestyle in any sort of condition.
Whoa!
Amazing drivers can freestyle the best when it matters. And Brandon Adam is no stranger to big moments. He's been in a ton of them. He's in another one right here. He's got to put up a big score to counter what his teammate had done in his first run. So we'll see what Brandon's able to do here tonight as he throws down some huge air in that son of a digger machine.
Big air from Brandon Adam. Look at that. Incredible. He's just been going like airborne. Look, there's another hit.
Oh my goodness. That's the biggest air of the night.
Oh!
Donutting on two wheels on the ragged edge. And he pulls it into a donut.
Great run right now already from Brandon Adam. Great recovery there too. I thought he was going to run it into the wall, but he surprises us yet again. Incredible control.
Just powering through all of the ramps. Just keeping up great momentum. The best momentum of the night so far. Just move to move. Bounces off the car onto the bus, crawling it over. Headed towards the
Feel-
back foot ramp now.
Very Anderson-esque freestyle, but I dare say it looks more like a Dennis freestyle, just bouncing over these hits.
Oh my
Whoa!
goodness. High speed, low to the ground. Amazing barrel roll from Brandon Adam.
Wow! And Mario Ortega's just kind of sitting there thinking, all right, I see ya.
Pulls it off the sky wheelie, lands into a slap wheelie. Headed towards the transfer, going for the flat spin. Ow. Ow. He went
That
for the flat
is-
spin, and the flat spin bit him. Wasn't able to land it.
Ran out of air, it seems. That is going to be a done for sure. 15 seconds left on that. An incredible sequence of events, but really just a chaotic finish in general. Not necessarily saying there was much left to be desired, but that is still a huge moment. That incredible barrel roll. That's going to be a 9 for time, 8.5s across the board for 34.5, 0.5 ahead of Mario Ortega's score. And now we just kind of sit there and wait for Mario to answer to that. Fill-in time might be the name of the game. Can he clinch a score ahead of Brandon's here? That'd be a very interesting technicality. This is quite the night, huh, Adrian?
Oh my goodness, what air from Mario to start off the run.
Oh!
Yes, we're seeing the best of the best face off on FBS's biggest stage here tonight, and they're all bringing their A game here. Mario Ortega starting off with some huge air.
Putting on a show for the
Into a
fans!
Bounce combo. I don't even know what to call that, but that was amazing.
Incredible hit right now from Mario, keeping in control. Great little drift there, going over. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no!
Gonna side slap it.
Oh no!
Unlike his opponent, Brandon Adam was unable to pull it away from the wall in a donut, and that's gonna bite him early. Which, if you notice, will even up this playing field here. Mario goes over early, so did his opponent Jax. That's gonna make for a really interesting final few runs here.
Wow. And yes, the scores will be coming in here. So time-wise, he didn't really fill an incredible amount of it, just 8 seconds over 30. A 3.5 is going to be time. 4, 4, and 4 from the 3 judges. A 15.5, a 49.5. Right now, it seems the team of Jax and Brandon have a lead just by technicality of not having Chadwick there mixing up the scores yet. But for now, Mario is done. So now we wait on Brandon and Chadwick to hit the track again. This is what they wanted. Right now they're going to be giving each other those passing glasses.
You know, it's all going to lie on these two team captains here. Brandon Adam, Chadwick Deerfoot, legends of the game when it comes to freestyle. Both of them obviously looking to put down some great freestyles. Brandon Adam had an awesome run to start his first freestyle off, but was unable to fill the clock. He was about 20 seconds short, so we'll see if he's able to fill the clock in his run here.
Yes, he is in control of his game now, I'm sure of it. And even if it's just somewhat short, the teams are pretty much tied at this point. Fantastic. Chadwick has a chance to pull away here. Can he change the story, though? We'll find out. Waiting on that green light. There it is. Folks, you are about to catch Chadwick Deerfoot. And what's he doing here? Oh, he may as well. He may as well. And there it
And
is.
he nails it. The reverse backflip to start off the freestyle in that retro bounty hunter design.
What a hit, too. Confident and beautifully executed. Now he's going to go full throttle off that red ramp, off on the side. Great air.
Having a great start to his run. Huge air assault, obviously starting with the reverse. Oh, no, that's going to put him in trouble. He's going to get out of it, though.
Good reflexes, didn't freak out.
And that once again, harping back onto the experience of Chadwick Deerfoot, I don't think there's anything in this game that'll freak him out anymore. He's always knows exactly what to do in every situation there, and that proves it once again.
Yep, a little boogie on that little ramp, just going up and down it. Comboing it nicely here. Staying calm, cool, and collected. He knows that if he can stay in the lead here, it's just going to be him up against Jax, and he can put that pressure on. Great landing.
Whipping it around, getting some nice air over the berm there. He's going to try to combo it up, and that's going to send him right in the direction of that backflip ramp. Looks like he's going to hit it.
And there
Perfect
it is.
Backflip. Just
Nice.
absolutely picturesque there. Landing right back on all 4 tires. Going to get some huge air over that lane there.
Chadwick is putting on a very solid run right now, finding every hit and landing it with some confidence.
Wow.
30 seconds.
Wow.
Wow.
Gets the wheelie over the pod into a moonwalk. That was really smooth hit there from Chadwick Deerfoot.
And he's not getting more than he can chew. He's still stopping right before he gets onto that berm. Oh!
Wow.
Oh!
Twisting Colt Michaelberger style backflip. What a move from Chadwick.
And whoa! Another wild backflip!
And he's going to pull it out. Wow.
And that is going to be time for Chadwick Deerfoot as he just throws the rear tire and
he
lands
gets the
it.
save. Wow.
Wow.
Well done from Chadwick Deerfoot in the retro-inspired Yellow Bounty Hunter.
Incredible work from Chadwick Deerfoot. And the scores will be coming in here. It's going to be a 9.5, a 9. You already know. I don't even have to say it. Heat fill time. And another 9.
37.5 for Chadwick
yes,
Deerfoot.
37.5. Just a little shy of being able to maybe tie for that freestyle of the night spot. He can still spite Brandon here. But now Brandon has a steering wheel. He's not done yet. But Brandon does have to beat that to be able to get a solid enough lead before he hands it back off to his partner if that's how it's going to play out. And here he comes back on the track. Brandon Adam. Adrian, what are we going to see here?
I think we're going to see some great momentum. We saw, in my opinion, the best momentum that we've had all night in his first run. Looking to do the same in his second run with huge air. Clearing the track off a ramp we haven't seen anybody clear the track off of so far.
Ooh, more air control.
He's going to thread the needle between that box truck and that berm there. Really getting some great air to start off the run. More huge air. Going to kind of almost nose over there, but he keeps it under control.
Right on. And I got to say, I'm loving the camera work here. If you're watching the stream as opposed to us, I'm peeking over, and these are some great angles to appreciate these hits. Look at that.
Perfect backflip. Does it really early in his run, which is a little bold considering how these backflips have sent people for a loop so far.
Right, and he's popping it right on those front tires.
Could he be possibly going for his signature move? Wow, what a recovery. I thought he was in trouble there. It looked like he was going for his signature move, which he may still go for later in the run. It's a crazy twisting Beyblade, but really good recovery off of that moonwalk there from Brandon Adam.
Yes, indeed, and he's still full throttling it, drifting around right at the foot of that backflip ramp. Chasing for some more. Getting a mint-style leap over that bus, too. Great combo.
Into some sidewalls. Into a wheelie. Wow.
And then,
no.
whoa! No! No!
And that's going to do it. Wait. It tapped the wall and it brought him back onto the wheels.
But that is some stadium damage for sure. Wow. That, I mean, an incredible hit, but you see that damage to the stadium. I mean, that is quite the wall. Can we even call that a tap? I mean, it is, but that force. The officials are probably mulling this one over. Not the cleanest landing either. The officials are really considering this one. And that wall hit is putting him away indeed. 28 seconds left. Brandon Adam is short of the lead here, I think. We just have to see what the judges say. It's going to be a score of 8 for time, 8 and 8.5. And we're pretty much solid on the fact that that's not going to be a leading score. An 8.5, that's going to be a 33 up against Chadwick's 37.5. Right now, Chadwick's team has the lead, and it's going to come down to this final face-off. Brandon has taken a win. Chadwick has taken a win. Now, we're looking at day 3, but right now, I think it's going to be Chadwick Deerfoot getting to celebrate as he takes home this tag team championship with Mario Ortega. They're 1-1, Brandon and Chadwick. So, let's see what happens on day 3, folks. This has been day 1. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's 1-1. It's Brandon with 1 from Neo and Chadwick with 1 on this tag team. So congratulations to, again, like I was saying, Chadwick and Mario for taking home this victory.
We saw some great freestyles here, but the name of this match here was both drivers really going over a little bit early, unable to fill the clock, and that bit him in the end. But Brandon Adam, Chadwick Deerfoot, Mario Ortega, Jax Cohen, all throwing down really nice freestyles with what they had.
Yes, indeed. And honestly, the rivalries are still up and running. You're looking at a very busy night tomorrow. Some of the matches have yet to be determined, but you're looking at division championship matches. We're looking at contenderships. I mean, folks, you do not want to miss it. Honestly, I'm going to say FBS 20 has already been one of the most legendary nights with these storylines playing out the way they did. And, you know, Adrian, I'm excited to see where we go tomorrow because a lot of drivers want to be able to prove themselves, championship or not.
Yeah, and we saw such a great match from Chadwick and Brandon and FBS Neo that it might be easy to forget that we still have a final champion to crown in FBS Neo tomorrow. Brandon, Brad, that's going to make for an excellent match tomorrow. I'm really excited.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But anyways, I do want to congratulate Brandon Adam for having Freestyle of the Night. Match of the Night certainly is going to be determined closely with some deliberation after this event is wrapped up. But I do have a special little surprise for you. We're looking at a little speech from our CEO, Mr. Brad Curlin, down on the floor. Thank you, folks, on my behalf and on behalf of Adrian Cooper. Let's see what Brad Curlin has to say to you fans. Let's go.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Brad Curlin here, owner and promoter of Freestyle Battle Series, and my god, what an event it has been. I think it's safe to say FBS 20 has gotten off on the right foot, and I can assure you, tomorrow night is going to be even crazier. Yo, who cut the power? No, I'm serious, who cut the power? Hey yo, what the hell?
For the longest time, the Freestyle Battle Series has been embracing modernity and rejecting tradition. Well, we don't like to reject tradition. We don't like to embrace modernity. We like to kick it back old school and bring in a sense of realism because we are the long game.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Brad Gerlin here, owner and promoter of Freestyle Battle Series, and my god, what an event it has been.